So we are here in Fort Worth, Texas at the TX Whiskey Ranch. TX Whiskey was founded in about 2012 by two Fort Worth businessmen named Troy Robertson and Leonard Firestone. Turn of fate, kind of a happenstance sort of thing that they got together. They were not originally planning to go into business together, but they have built a massively successful brand ever since. Today we have technically 5 different products that we run. We have a blended whiskey, which is right here, as well as several different types of bourbon. We've got our classic TX bourbon, which is just going to simply be our main product, you might say. It's got very strong cinnamon and allspice notes, as well as a bit of a sweetness from a higher percentage of corn. We've also got 3 different barrel finishes. So we're gonna have the cognac, the sherry, and the port here. All 3 of those will be aged for an additional 7 to 14 months, depending on the brand, and of course impart very different flavors in each one of them. And then of course we got the barrel proof as well. Barrel proof meaning that it comes straight out of the barrel, goes into the bottle, sitting at about 120 proof, gonna be very strong. Typically I recommend those to anyone who likes a good stiff rye. There shouldn't really be any difference between Kentucky and Texas bourbon. It is all, of course, still bourbon ever since 1964 when the law changed to allow bourbon to be produced in any of the 50 states. Really the biggest difference though is going to be our process. We can actually age faster here in Texas, which gives us a bit more smoke and oak, you might say, than most people out in Kentucky. We do age for only 4 years out here because of that heat. We can age a lot faster compared to about 6 to 10 years of the Kentucky bourbons. But other than that, it's pretty much the same product. I mean, we just have to use the same virgin oak cask that every other bourbon distiller uses. We actually also don't rotate our barrels too. Little fun fact about TX, we don't have to rotate our barrels because it ages so rapidly. We will batch our barrels together, but other than that, it's pretty much goes straight from the rickhouse to the bottom.
Now, usually I see this bottle everywhere, but I just walk past it because I didn't know anything about this brand. So I got this $14 flight. The very first thing, the lowest proof, is the 82 proofer. It's their TX whiskey blend. I tried it at a bar yesterday, and I'm surprised it's not flavored. It's actually just like a blend of like ryes and bourbons. It's very, very light. It's not very complex, but it's almost all like vanilla bean and like a hint of lime, which is, it's pleasant, it's nice. It's very affordable. Not a crazy amount to it, but I'm just, like I said before, very surprised then it's not like a flavored whiskey. Interesting though. Here we go, now we're getting into the real stuff. Texas straight bourbon, 90 proof. Everything here is aged 4 years. They said they might have some stuff aging a little longer, but it's not released yet. But tour guide here was saying, hey, they don't need to age anything much after 4 years because of the temperature fluctuations here. All right, Texas straight bourbon, here we go, 90 proof. Yeah, it's not a typical Kentucky bourbon. It's cinnamony, like has a like fruit note to it, a little barrel finish, but almost absolutely no rice spice to it. It's interesting, it's different. Now we're getting into Texas bourbon, barrel proof, 121 proof, 4 years old. Tasting notes apparently is intense caramel, sweet oak. Let's try it. So this is already starts reminding me of Garrison Brothers, like Texas whiskey. Very like leathery and raisiny. It's pleasant, it's nice, but very it's definitely, yeah, it's got this Texas funk to it. And this is everybody else's favorite, the Texas Port finished bourbon. We got 4 years as usual. The proof is cut down with some water to 101.6, but it's got this additional 6 to 9 months in a port barrel. If anybody out there is into sweet stuff or sweet whiskey, or like my friend Alex, nothing can be too sweet, 100% recommend this. My wife Borte, she loves sweet. She would love this. To me, this type of sweetness, it's getting into, it's raisiny, but like slightly baking soda-ish to me. But that's just my particular that's what I taste. Other people are just going to taste pure, nice sugar. Notes here: fig, maple, raisin. Yeah, super fruity, super sweet.